Hello and welcome to the Penguin Rundown. I'm Zach Humphreys.
And I'm Lauren Minina.
We'll start this week talking about YSU soccer. They will play their last two matches of the season. They will travel at Detroit tonight, come home for a Saturday game between Wright State. Let's take a look. There you see it, the final two for the Penguins in the regular season until they get into Horizon League play. Hopefully, we'll have those that home game, the last game on the Horizon League network for you. We also have a player spotlight, Jade Flory. There you see Jade. She started in 14 games this year, has 3 goals, and the sophomore now continues to really improve and help the Penguins up front in the forward spot. As for YSU volleyball, Missy Hundelt was named Offensive Player of the Week. The Penguins now 13-10 overall, 3-6 in the Horizon League Conference. They go to at Loyola and at UIC Friday and Saturday, and then they'll come back home and play Valparaiso and Wright State. Shannon Watson is our player spotlight. There you see it for Shannon, 198 kills, so should be nearing 200 kills on the season. And she trailing Missy Hundelt has really improved her game as well this season.
All right, and for YSU's cross-country teams, the men and women's cross-country teams will be competing at the Wayne E. Donnell National Cross-Country Course in Kenosha, Wisconsin on Saturday. The men's 8K and the women's 5K is scheduled to start at 12 o'clock Eastern. Last year, the women's team placed second, while the men are going to be looking to improving their 7th place finish. Leading the women this year are Monica Sarnello and Anna Pompeo. A lot of new faces for the men's team, however, they're definitely expected to make an impact. And for women's basketball, Brandy Brown has been named preseason first team all-conference, so congratulations to Brandy. If she doubles her averages of 16 points and 9 rebounds, she will finish second in YSU history for career points and rebounds. Some new faces to look out for this season are Taylor Vizdek, Shirai Davis, Amanda Barger, Brooke Gardner, Karen Flagg, Kelsey Newman, Letitia Walker, and Janae Jackson. The girls also have a new assistant coach, Mary Perry Evans.
The Penguins will face off against the Jackrabbits in South Dakota. We'll take a look at the box score. There you see the matchup for you. Number 22, Youngstown State, 4-3, will face off against South Dakota State, 5-2. There's the series lead, South Dakota State, 8-5. They're playing really good football. They have one of the top rushers. We'll talk about him here in a little bit. Let's take a look at last year's box score. 35-28, the Jackrabbits came back to beat the Penguins late in that ball game. There's the leading rusher, Zach Zenner. He's still there, one of the top backs now in the country. And Austin Sumner, you see the quarterback. Let's talk a little bit about the quarterback matchup. There you see Kurt Hess going up against Sumner. And passing the football, they're both up there, over 1,000 yards. And they don't look to pass it as much as the Penguins, but Sumner, a very capable quarterback here now in his sophomore year. As for the season stats, we see the Penguins and the Jackrabbits primarily rushing teams. Penguins a little bit more balanced, but the Jackrabbits have a huge offensive line. They use that to their advantage, and we'll see if the Penguins can get in the backfield and stop Zenner and, you know, force Sumner to make some throws that he probably hasn't had to make too much this season. We'll talk about the upcoming games now. At South Dakota State this weekend, back home for South Dakota, newcomer in the Missouri Valley Conference, and then they'll travel at Western Illinois. All these games bunched up at the end, all games that are winnable for YSU, and they're going to have to win them closing into the season, see if they can make a playoff run. You can vote for Eric Wolford, www.coachoftheyear.com. It's the Liberty Mutual Coach of the Year voting. Be sure to go there, cast your vote, as this is now winding down for voting for the Coach of the Year. Make sure you find the Penguins on Twitter at YSU Sports. You can log on to YSUsports.com, find their Facebook page, however you want to stay in touch, right?
Right. Stay connected. Keep up with the score. #GoGwins.
Zach Humphreys.
Lauren Minina.
We'll see you next week here on the Penguin Rundown.